welcome to yet another stream of Observer Blind. I am Gina, aka the Gina Chu. How are you guys doing tonight? I apologize if I look a little rough around the edges. I did not have time to put on my makeup tonight. I got back from dinner with my brother and one of our best friends a little later than I anticipated, and I didn't want to keep y'all waiting. You know, you've seen this face without makeup before. I figured, let's get to the game. So, my apologies. I hope you're all having a lovely Saturday. I'm excited to be hanging out with you guys. You guys know that I love hanging out with you guys, spending time with you. And I'm really enjoying Observer, so I'm really excited to jump back into it and see what we can discover this time and how much farther we can get. I'm excited to figure out what the rest of the mysteries of this game are. Thank you very much for the lurk, Caleb. So, I'm really excited to see that happen, and yeah, let's just fucking jump into it, queens. Let's do it. Oh, I was looking at that. I was looking at another game on Steam, potentially to purchase. What happened to the game? Oh. The game happened to the game. You shut your mouth, laptop! How dare you! Very rude! This is not your stream, this is my stream! How absolutely dare you! Photosensitive, epilepsy, sadness, all of that stuff. Okay. We're good to go. Let us continue and jump back into the game. I kind of forgot where we left off last time, but they were doing a good job of giving us like a summary when we loaded the game. What other game did we play that did that? Fear. Fear and Fear 2 did that. When you load a game, it gives you kind of like a summary of the story so far, so you can kind of like remember. That was another game we played that did that. I don't really see that in games. Which is kind of weird to me. Okay, so, oh, I leaned over and I couldn't see what it said. Hello, Palolo. Alright, let's hit continue again because I do want to get a summary because I kind of forgot. How you doing, Palolo? How is everything? How's life? How is your weekend? How is the weekend treating you? Alright, here we go. Having made his way through the underground maze, Dad got back to the main part of the building. Right. We, got into the basement of the tattoo parlor. We found where that woman was trying to run. And that led us in a tunnel that led, like, to, I guess, like, the actual ground floor of the apartment with all these psycho people. And we escaped. We also found, some place there were, like, some kind of augmentations or illegal surgeries, as they say here, was taking place, and the monster almost killed us. If he's involved, the killer might be on his heels. There has to be someone who knows that the man lives. Yeah, so we have to figure out what is going on here. This is where we needed to be. It was room 209. I remember, because I remember saving in front of this door on purpose. 210. Oh, I must be facing the wrong way. Right, Jack Carnus. Right, he was the guy that owns the tattoo parlor, and we need to have a little chit-chat with him. I don't know why it's there at 209. I meant to go to 210. Where is 210? It's 208. Why do I feel kind of confused now? 207. Yeah, 210's over here somewhere, I would assume. Maybe I went there and stopped and it didn't quite save as I was there. That's also a possibility. Whoa. Excuse me, game. That's rather rude. That's 211. 210 is over here. Here we go. This is where I wanted to stop in front of. Right, okay. So, this is apparently where the owner of the tattoo parlor lives. This looks like it is not operational, but I'm going to assume that his door just so happens to be unlocked. Hello? What does our case update say? Made it to Cardis's place. Something doesn't feel right. Need to search the place. I better be on my guard. Yeah, I feel like this monster's fucking coming for us, and I have no idea how to juke him or defend myself in any way. So, be prepared for some jump scares. Be prepared for me to die. Be prepared for me to scream and cry. It's all fun stuff. Alright, I've got a lot of that stuff hanging around here that, whatever it's called. But I don't want to pick it up because I'm pretty full up and I may need to use a bunch of it if this thing attacks me. I knew I should have. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm seeing things. Yeah, I don't have access to any of my cool powers. I have no idea what's happening now because we're not in anybody's brain. So, why am I seeing things? Who knows? Oh, here's another card. This guy looks like so much fun. Andre Janicki notes, strange object embedded in cranium. Investigate. Yeah, look at that thing in his forehead. He clearly has what I assume at this point is that nano virus, nano, I don't know what the fuck it is. But, yeah, he has this thing embedded in his head. Animal interpreter. What kind of an occupation is animal interpreter? May I ask? So I believe we have one more card to find. Because I think it said we had 8 out of 10 last time I checked. I can't open the menu either. That's never a good sign. Alright, queens. I'm very scared. And, we're all gonna die. So let's just meet our deaths together with dignity, shall we? I guess this is what art looks like modern day, is just a projection. That is quite the... Look at that guy. Look at that booty being eaten by that monster. Look at all of this shit. Look at all the... I guess they're like generic demons. Look at that. That's some pretty sick imagery. There's no way this is his apartment. Fuck you, memories, wherever I am. Bad stuff is about to happen. These paintings very much remind me of the paintings that we found in the house in Layers of Fear. I wonder if that's a callback at all. Palolo says, I wish I was an animal interpreter. Same. I would talk to animals. They're probably better than humans, let's be honest. And I don't know what this is supposed to be. It looks like this is this art blue screen. It looks like that's the equivalent of that. Alright, so yeah, obviously this is not the apartment anymore. This is... Oh. That is... somebody mechanical. I really like this art. They've taken, like... You know, this, like, futuristic, like, cybernetic stuff and mixed it in with, like, classical art. You know what I mean? I didn't quite get... The painting that fell looked familiar. I didn't quite get to take a look at it before it fell. You see, like, it looks like it could be stuff that could have been found in, like... You know, olden days, but just with cybernetic enhancements on them. Also, this music concerns me. It does me a great concern. Ooh, look at that guy. He looks angry. He looks kind of cool. is some crazy looking art. Are those cables for hair? Or are those like dreadlocks of some kind? I don't know. Too tall for me to see my reflection in if I have any. Oh, that's a cool piece of art. I like her hair. Alright, I'm very scared as we're getting closer to this art. In Notre Dame? Yeah, something like that. Or it's some kind of museum from like olden times. I assume it wants me to try to turn off the music and I'm not going to take its bait. I want to look at everything first. I hear what you want, game, and I'm not giving it to you until I'm ready? Question mark? Listen, I've played Blue Team games before and I know what happens when you start messing with canvas. Let's not go there! Yeah, we don't seem to have any kind of a reflection, which is fine. Oh, this is the same picture that there was before over there. Oh, this looks like some kind of biblical cave-dwelling picture, but that guy is definitely mechanical. Alright. I've taken your bait. Oh, God. Okay, that was almost worse than anything I anticipated. Is that freaky silence?
Oh, God. This is wonderful.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh! Okay! That's what that was. That was the game closing me in. Good! Fun! Love it! I'm about it. Okay, so we're now starting to get... Look at this. Now there is... mechanical legs. On that portion of the couch. And this thing got up like it was about to walk around. And I'm seeing glowing over there on that texture. This is good. There's glowing over here too. It's gonna start going, I guess, back to modern times, and it's gonna be bad. Can I just unplug the damn thing? No. Every time something like that happens, after playing the Stanley Parable, I will always try to unplug stuff. That's another game I want to play again, by the way. I know that... I heard that they are making some kind of a new enhanced or complete whatever... some special new edition of the Stanley Parable at some point. And if that happens, I definitely want to play it over again. Because we had so much fun with that game. Obviously, the experience won't be exactly the same because I'll know what to do. But who knows? Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's change... This is a little hard to control.
Why specialize in augmentation?
To go beyond our limits. To realize our true potential. To usher in a new era.
Big words. Some would say it's all about improving the patient's quality of life.
Some need to think bigger than that. Our true goal should be to improve all of mankind. Each subject, a step towards that goal.
By subject, do you mean patient?
What else would I mean? Or were you being clever about my alleged lack of empathy?
Yeah, I would say he was being clever about your alleged lack of empathy, dude. I mean, I get that, you know what I mean? I mean, that's why, let's talk about this for a second. That's why we have things in our world like, you know, like new drug studies, you know. It's not just to improve that person's way of life, you know, like if they have like some kind of an illness and so, you know, and people are like, hey, do you want to try our new potential solution? you know, it's also to better mankind in general and help other people. So it's not necessarily about the individual. Which I get. But I would certainly not go as far as to call them subjects instead of patients. You know what I mean? Like, let's at least pretend. Alright, this thing still has... just because this popped up and I didn't really see it out of the corner of my eye, I kind of want to look around and see what else may have changed. Just to kind of get the full effect of how this scene is progressing here. Doesn't look like anything's changed down there either. The only thing that's in color here is this, which I don't know if that... It looks like it's a texture, so I don't know if that was a mistake programming-wise, or if that's supposed to be a statement. I don't know. Let's keep turning the dial.
Where is that fucking bastard?
What the fuck level of Dungeons and Dragons Drider is that thing?
Mommy? Mommy!
What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck? None of that was okay. Not a single bit of that was okay. It's a very pretty painting. Is that supposed to be like Eve and then tempting the apple? I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Well, I turned that all the way... Now this is blue. I turned that all the way over to the right. I wonder if I have to start turning it back over to the left now. Yeah, I guess so.
You won't hurt anyone else.
Can I help you? Alright, so I guess I'm just bouncing back and forth until I find a quote-unquote signal.
Hold it steady, goddammit.
As a child, what are you doing to said child? What the fuck? That's just weird. That's pretty cool. I like that. Shut up, alarm. That's a pretty cool effect. Alright. We're putting her together. Oh god.
No, this can't be happening.
I don't know if I would get a different result if I go
What did you
over.
do to my wife?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd get a different result if I went all the way to the left, but I'm kind of committed to the right now.
It's not my fault.
It's not your fault, really. The last time I picked up a thing like this, it was a baby. It was a baby of sorts. Is there something else that I can plug this into for a better ending? I suppose not, huh?
They will know my name.
Oh goody. Okay, I don't want to approach this thing because I feel like it's gonna lead to something painful. Also, that twitching is just creepy. For some, like, you know how, like, real talk for a second. You know how, like, when you play a horror game or you watch a horror movie, there are certain things that you're just like, that's not scary. Games and movies always pull that stuff. That's not really scary. And then there's some stuff that they pull all the time, but it just is creepy every time. This twitching gets me every time. I know that it's very overdone, you know, especially after PT came out. Which I think Layers of Fear definitely took some inspiration from, of just, you know, the creepy, you know, constantly, like, twitching, you know, evil demon spirit, whatever. Just, the twitching is just so unsettling. I'm very scared. Hello. Hello. It's the fucking apple. It's the fucking apple! I also see there's something in its stomach. What if I plug this in instead of taking the apple? Or do I have to do both? I also wanted to see if that thing was still spinning around. It is. Ew, keep it away. Oh, that lit up the apple. Okay. That's an interesting representation of a heart. That is very weird. Alright, this is the only thing we have to do. Yep. I didn't want to take the apple. Ooh. I guess I have to go over here now.
Tissue inflammation. It's rejecting the implant.
Yeah, that's also always a problem. I love the floating furniture.
I won't let them hold me down. I won't be forgotten.
I was gonna say, I'm also likening the whole Eve biting the apple thing, story of creation, playing God with the implants. Feel like that's also kind of a thing that's trying to be driven home. Figured I just might as well mention that before we die. Okay, so that's there. I just want to see, I like seeing interesting things and seeing what's... Oh. Wait, this fucking thing's gone. But this is still here and I can pick it up. So I wonder if I plug it back into the radio. The radio's gone. Can I plug it in the apple? Oh, yep! Yep! That was the thing! Okay, well, you know, I mean, I'm just a person. all these people? Can I still pick this up again? No, I think we're done with picking it up. Closes. Looks like it's time to run. It was time to run like 15 minutes ago. It was time to run at the very beginning of this game. I have a feeling... Oh. I was gonna say I have a feeling the next thing is to look into here. But this has now opened up. Oh. That's... Okay. I think that our brain is finally starting to break down from jacking into all these people's memories. I think. What is this? This is starting to remind me of The Path. I don't know if you guys have ever played that game. And let me know if you'd be interested in me playing that game on stream, because it is very slow and exploratory. I'm not sure if it would be the best game to stream. It might not really be like a game that lends itself well to streaming, but The Path is an indie game that was made years ago where you played this family of like 5 or 6 or 7, I forget. You played this family of these little girls, and they're all kind of representative of Red Riding Hood, and they're all of different ages, and they put you on a path to Grandma's house, and the only instruction you're given is stay on the path. And you can stay on the path and go to Grandma's house, and that's one way to do it, or you can wander off the path and experience different scenes and find different items, and through that exploration you try to kind of put together the story of each of these sisters. And it's a very cool game, and these visuals very much reminds me of The Forest and The Path. But if that sounds interesting to you, you want to, look it up, tell me if you're in the chat, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're interested in seeing me play The Path, let me know, because I believe I do have it somewhere, and if not, I could probably find a way to get my hands on it again, purchase it again, and scrounge it up. I bought it before Steam was a thing. I believe. Yeah, I don't think Steam existed when I bought that game. I believe it is on Steam now, though. It might be. I don't know. This isn't open. Oh, good. Ah, the fucking monster! Oh, he's creepy. Ooh. That was a good, shot of his face. So, I thought it was weird that there was a supernatural element in here, but I'm thinking maybe that was just somebody who was experimenting on too much.
Low synchronization. Administer synchrosine.
Synchrosine, yeah, that was the stuff I was talking about. Yeah, I need to get more synchrosine, and I knew I was going to need it, because they had several vials here.
What the fuck just happened? How did it get here? Matriarch, give me the duration of the last sequence.
You were connected for 16 minutes and 43 seconds, real time.
16 minutes? Am I losing it? Already scanned. Focus down. Try to remember.
Oh,
Warning. Abnormal genetic structure detected.
This blood doesn't match the victim's. Calibrated trace.
I'm not doing any of
Calibrating
this.
now. Calibration complete. Trace established.
Bingo.
Yeah, we, didn't even have any memory of coming in here and jacking into this poor bastard.
Synchrosine injected. Strain level decreased.
I want to put in more.
Synchrosine injected. Strain level decreased.
Okay, so now we can look around this area proper. I guess we might as well start around here. Alright, so we've already scanned all this stuff, technically. Traces of controlled substance. Okay. Lacerated wound. It's a cane. Wood, English steel, alloy steel. Yeah. It's a cane. There was something to pick up there. There was something to pick up or interact with over there.
A snake-headed cane. Probably the victim's bow. With a blade.
Ooh. Okay.
And when he had put his hand on mine with a cheerful look, wherefrom I took courage, he brought me within to the secret things. I met someone today. A most welcome new arrival to this hellish place. A kindred spirit. A fellow outcast and a pioneer in his field, shunned by the primitive minds incapable of recognizing true greatness. I have decided to aid this young man with his scientific endeavors. I believe he is onto something truly spectacular.
Interesting. Oh, I didn't even see this other card. Is this the last card? Marcin Costella, unemployed, ready for disposal. Yeah, achievement unlocked, outbreak. Find 10 nanophage patient cards. That was the word that I was looking for, by the way, is nanophage. Not nanovirus, nanophage. Like the genophage from Mass Effect. Oh, ow, gosh, and here's, speaking of nanophage, here's another one of those books. Again, every time we find one, this poor kid looks worse and worse, and the book looks older and older. It gives us a sense of, them really trying to downplay...
Synchrosine collected.
You know, the severity of... nanophage. We got this fucking thing.
Credit chips, just like the one in Helen's apartment. Except these aren't empty.
Interesting. Well, that's an evocative image.
Surgeon's license revoked. But that didn't stop him, did it?
Oh, look at him. He looks like a mean motherfucker. And of course, he worked for the big bad. Let's see what we can find in his computer. Reinstatement. Jack, I've always considered you a good friend and mentor. While your teaching methods were sometimes harsh, they also helped me improve as a surgeon. Let me therefore extend the same courtesy to you and be brutally frank. There is no way in hell your license could be reinstated. The accusations laid upon you by the council are simply too grave. I used all my influence to try and get emotion across, but they will simply not budge. Even after all this time, you are still perceived as a pariah, and the patient's family aren't making things easier. I assume the patient they're referring to that made him lose his license is this monster. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and say that that's what's happening. Good God, Jack, what were you thinking? To install an untested prototype in a Class A patient. Oh, so he found somebody rich as fuck and put something untested in them. And for what? Even if it would have worked, you'd still most likely be facing accusations of malpractice. Whether your motives were, I'm afraid you'll need to accept the consequences. You deserve all you got. All you get. I don't know if this message reaches you, but I hope to Christ it does. So be well to get a hold of your current address. We have actually met, but your actions forever changed my life. More precisely, they've turned it into a waking nightmare. Thus, I wanted to take the opportunity to show my appreciation. It has been close to 2 years since the only woman I've ever loved had the unenviable distinction of being placed under your care. And although she is not and will not recover, her current doctor, an actual doctor, mind you, finally managed to stabilize her enough to make her semi-comfortable. Towards the end, he also installed a permanent feeding tube where her throat once was. She used to have the most beautiful voice, not that you care. I've come to know that sociopaths are not moved by the plight of others, even if it's one of their own making. I was never one to harbor ill will or wish poorly upon others. But when I look at the hollow, deformed husk that was once my wife, I moved to thoughts and emotions I never thought possible. I've attached a photo to this message. Oh, I'm going to wait until we're done reading this to see the image. I want you to take a long, hard look and know that you did this. I want it to haunt you for the rest of your days. I want it to remind you that you're nothing but a butcher, a quack, a callous, empty has-been. I don't know what hellhole you scurried off into, but I hope you die there, and when you do, I hope you rot in hell. I mean, that doesn't look nearly as bad as you made it out to be, my dude. I mean, she definitely looks beat up, but when you said where her throat once was, I imagined, like, you know, like, her body all ripped apart. Showing again. Hey, I'm pretty sure it's showing from under my skin. The thing itches like hell and it gets all messy when I touch it. You have to do something. I can't show up to work like this. Contact me as soon as you get this message. HN. The same person that contacted our son. Complications. I'm getting worried about the courier. She doesn't seem to be taking the pressure well. She's irrational, prone to bouts of hysterics. Yeah, so apparently they're involved in her getting this hard drive implanted into her to download information from Chiron. I can be certain of the infallible nature of my software as well as your hardware, but the human element as always proves to be the weakest link. I wonder what would be more risky, to engage in yet another third party or proceed as we are now. A. Didn't our son's name start with an A? Adam? Oh, what has he been doing? P.S. Thank you for the painting. I'll put it up right away. I think I have just the spot for it. My feeling we'll be going back to his apartment. Chiron search. I can't type anything into it. No documents. He doesn't even have any games on here. Wow. Yeah, I think our son is definitely... I thought our son might be a victim, but I think he's a perpetrator here in this particular instance. Which is unsettling, to say the least. Yeah, they gave us a lot of this stuff here. I'm wondering why, because, I mean, I guess I could pick it up.
Synchrosine refilled. Synchrosine refilled.
There we go. Do I dare? This was not on when we walked in. let's see what our, he says, now, the Dream Eater is starting to get to me. How do I not remember plugging in? Anyway, now that I'm back in the real world, I better check the apartment for clues. The killer was wounded in the struggle. He's leaving a trail. If I follow it, I might be able to get to the bastard, right? And I never did the owner of Unit 28 thing. That seems more like a side thing that I'm probably not going to do in this playthrough. Alright, I'm going to definitely go through the apartment again and see if there's anything that I didn't find the first time while I was out of it, quote unquote.
Posh pills. Not really trendy out here.
Okay. Alright. Let's see what's in this view. Eye prosthesis. Filtration implant. Okay. I feel like I'm not finding everything because it didn't close this. You know what I mean? Like, it's still in my queue. I don't know. Alright, let's just go follow this. Then. What does this say now? The killer was wounded in the struggle. No. Oh, they got rid of the me looking through the apartment thing. Okay. Alright, so we gotta follow this thing's trail. I don't know if it's the best idea in the world to follow this thing's trail. Ooh. Okay, I can't get out that door for some reason. $906. We were in Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, this ain't right at all, bitch. Oh, no. Do I need to take more of my crazy pills?
Yes.
Synchrosine injected. Strain level decreased.
Oh, bitch. Oh, what happened to us? I literally thought it was fine until I was like, huh, I can't open that. And then I turned around and I'm like, looks like I'm looking through a fisheye lens. I was like, this looks weird. And then I'm like, wait a minute, that's not 210. That says 906. What? Oh, Lord. Oh, dear, oh my, oh me. We're starting to go crazy, beach. But he's got blood over here, too. So which way did he go? Is there more than one? Is there, or are we just fucking crazy? I don't know, I have a lot of questions. But this is a fisheye lens kind of a thing, and it's disorienting. Oh. thing's gonna fucking get me. Oh my god. Bitch, what the fuck? Oh shit. That was very slick and subtle. I didn't even realize what was going on until I turned around. I was like, that looks like a fisheye lens. That was very subtle. I fucking love Bloober Team, man. And this seems to, and I don't know if it is, but Layers of Fear was made in Unity. And this seems to have been made, I guess, in Unity as well. And I know that Unity gets a lot of shit, but Bloober Team has found a way to make good use of it. So they're fucking brilliant. I really like them. I've not been this excited about like a game development company in a very long time. I know I'm a little late to the party, you know, but Layers of Fear 2. By the way, guys, official announcement, Layers of Fear 2 is coming out at the end of next month. I'm so excited. Are you guys ready? Because we gonna play it the moment it comes out, and it's gonna be great, bitch. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Layers of Fear 2. Oh, it's gonna be so good. We're gonna get spooked together. I can't wait. Oh, I'm so excited. I got chills just thinking about it. It appears to be, from what I can tell from what they were tweeting, to be a similar execution of a different person's story. It looks like instead of a painter, it's an actor. But otherwise, I really couldn't discern any other information. But maybe that'll put your appetite to come hang with us when we play it. Or play it yourself. And if you haven't played the original Layers of Fear, you should. It is one of the most impactful games I've ever played, like emotionally and just mentally.
This is a sanctioned lockdown procedure. There is no need for concern. Remain in your apartments and await further instruction.
Yeah, it's definitely sanctioned.
Attention tenants.
I hate stuff like
This is a sanctioned lockdown procedure.
This reminds me, this reminds me
Remain in your
of
apartments and await further instruction.
an escape room I did once where we were in an abandoned factory and everything was dark and the only light we had was like red lights. It's so disorienting.
Sanctioned lockdown procedure. There is no need for concern. Remain in your apartments.
I walked
and
through
await
it.
further instruction.
Okay, I am the Alpha and the Omega apparently.
Attention tenants. This is a sanctioned lockdown procedure. There is no need for concern. Apartments and await further instruction.
Hello? This looks vaguely similar to that basement
This is a
room.
sanctioned lockdown procedure. There is no need for concern. Remain in your apartments and await further instruction.
Oh, okay, so, but I have these abilities left to me now, still, even though something's going on. So this is, I assume, the real world, and I'm just really out of my fucking mind at this point. Like, we're really in a bad spot, sanity-wise. Electrical switch. Listen, I'm just trying to scan and look at everything that I might possibly need. Oh, I'm very not okay with any of this. He's here, and he wants our dicks. I mean, I don't know why I'm like, oh my god, he's coming to get us. We're coming to get him, technically. We're following him on purpose. Very cute, Bloober Team. Very cute. The only door you could open is door 666. No, I can't actually open it, but, you know, it's very cute. Come down here growling the number of the devil. That's fantastic. That was cute. I enjoyed that. Not something that's going to scare me, but something that I think is cute. I like attention to detail like that. What the fuck? I can't even see. Okay. Okay, I'm not doing this. Oh dear. Oh!
Okay.
Are we like face down in some water? Did we wind up face down in some water? I was about to say, did we wake up, but there's floating things, and we're still kind of in fisheye world. Fuck. The fuck, guys. Can't open it. Can't get in there. Although, man, that looks like a party I want to go to. Oh god! Oh! Oh, it's... Oh! It's wiggly! Oh, Lord, oh my, oh me!
Matriarch, report DR3AT activity within the last 15 minutes.
No activity detected.
I don't get it. I'm not even plugged in. Am I fucking losing it?
Yeah, I think you are. I mean, it seems like, you know, they put these... It seems like these implants are not as innocent as they seem. At least that's what our son was implying. Here's... Oh, that is a copy of 1984. What the fuck? That is not what the cover's supposed to look like. Do we go left or do we go right? I always... Well, actually, it looks like there's a dead end here, so... Let's check that area out, make sure there's nothing cool to see. Also, the blood leads over here. There's so much to see and so much craziness going on. I'm kind of forgetting at times that I'm supposed to be tracking the blood to find this thing. We're trying to find it, but I feel like we're running from it. Which is very unique. And again, I applaud Bloober Team for. That's the tattoo parlor. Okay, I can go into either one of these. Let's go in here, I guess. 0, 0, 0. I don't know what the code is. Maybe we'll find the code in the other area. Or maybe we're not meant to go there. Well, that's not true because that closed on me, so... The only numbers I have there are 0, 0, 0. Maybe if I try to type in something, it's just gonna freak out and do something weird. Oh, I can hack it with the middle mouse button. That's true. Oh. Oh God. I don't remember what... I'm thinking, like, what year does this game take place in? I'm just gonna type stuff in and see if it works. Space Odyssey? Okay, maybe I wasn't meant to open that. Okay. Oh, lordy. Oh, I hate going down. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. Wave sensory? Somebody's calling me. What the fuck? I see a button here. I assume I'm supposed to press it and spoops are gonna happen.
I'm cured. We can be together. I'm cured. I'm here for you.
I don't think so.
Nice!
I can't help it! There's some level of body parts shaken. I don't know what the fuck. That's kind of funny though. Gosh. These guys are gone. Oh! While 69 is a really funny number, it's probably the ending to this code. But also, nice. I looked like I centered out of that world for a second, so I was wondering if we... Yeah, no. I think we're pretty much fucked at this point mentally. Alright, he went this way. Yeah, there's more blood, so it looks like he did go this. Okay, so I played enough Fallout to know that this is a big old trap. Yeah, I'm just gonna make noise no matter what I do.
Hey, PD. I need to ask you some questions.
Shh. Keep your voice down. He'll hear you.
Who will?
The one of many shapes. We don't speak his name.
Cthulhu?
Does he live around here?
Below. He lurks below. Only comes out to hunt.
How do I find him?
You don't. He finds you. He always gets his prey.
What are you talking about?
No! I've already said too much!
I won't let him hurt you. If you work with me.
I can't. I'm sorry. He'll know.
How?
He's coming. He's coming.
I'm sorry. Alright, so that is a legitimate death. I assume that's an actual game over. Okay. What the fuck are we supposed to do? Alright, I gotta. Oh god. Oh! We can turn around and there's places to go. Okay.
A foggy fucking forest.
Okay. Woods steeped in mist as far as the eye can see. Is my mind playing tricks to me again, or is this some sort of a trap? My forensic vision could help me find the answers. Oh! Oh, that's cool. It's like some level of echolocation. I'm just trying to get my bearings here. Alright, that looks like that's where we came in. It's gotta be this view. This is very trippy. It's a hollow chip. Okay, so this is... It's another hollow chip. This is very disorienting, but very cool.
Bingo.
Okay, so we weren't going crazy, at least not at that point. Okay.
Oh, Father, did you really think you could just walk me away and forget I ever existed? That I would conveniently rot away with these lunatics? Well, I should probably thank you. These few months have opened my eyes. I now know what I am, what I must become.
Well, I mean, that's just not good.
Those fucking quacks. This is not what I wanted. It's not enough.
Yeah.
I'm still too weak, too human. I need more. But with the money gone, doesn't matter. I'll find a way, like I always have.
So maybe this guy did this to himself on purpose. Or he got fucked up and then decided he was just gonna roll with it. This actually makes it a little easier to see. I just want to see if there's any other sound bites before I try this door again. Am I on the 3rd floor now? I don't know. I don't really even know how much of what I'm seeing is real anymore, which I suppose is part of the experience, huh?
I'm right on your tail.
Yeah, I am on the 3rd floor. Managed to find a way out of the killer's holographic trap. Now it's time to nail the bastard. Or maybe this will be the end, guys. What's the cleaning guy? I don't know if I should just go up or if I should look around some more. I think I'll just go for him. I have a feeling he's gonna kill me. Might as well go for it.
KPD, can we talk? That sounds like a bad ending.
I apologize, not fully in control yet. Reflex action.
Involuntary response to a stimulus. Textbook definition, ain't it?
Understand why you think that in your condition.
My condition?
Correct. You still have a long way to go.
Don't we all?
I am more advanced, flawed, but nearing completion.
Nearing completion. How completely complete are you?
78%.
No, we got an actual number.
What happens if you hit 100? A big bang?
I will be cleansed.
Of what?
Cleansed of body, purged of flesh, of excess thoughts.
If there's nothing left to clean, aren't you a little afraid there'll be nothing, period?
No, fear is irrational. Change is inevitable. It is more logical to embrace it.
I mean, in a general sense, sure.
Okay, I'll bite. Definition of flawed.
This is an interesting conversation.
Predictable. Human.
Predictable. Human.
You're born. You procreate. You die. Not built to last.
We all gotta go sometime.
You say that, but you delude yourself with promises of eternal life. People really want to live forever. I will.
I got news for you, Rust Bucket. Forever is the privilege of the dead. Mods don't come cheap. Unless you get them installed in a local fucking Ripper clinic.
Your logic is sound, but I will not share that information with you.
Suit yourself. Oh, and just beware. The lockdown might be the phage. Of course, I know you're way beyond caring.
The disease of transition? No. Unacceptable. I am not ready yet.
Guess you should have thought about that before you stuffed yourself with mods.
Your interrogation tactics are primitive. You call yourself an observer. Yet you fail to observe the basic fallacy in your thinking.
How can you be sure I'm an observer?
It's much more obvious than you seem to think.
Yeah, well, if this is an outbreak, good luck to us all. We're gonna need it.
Okay, well that was a fun conversation. Alright, let's just get up to the last floor. Let's just deal with this motherfucker. Coming for your dick, boy. I'm coming for your dick. I have a feeling either this guy's working with our son or he is our son. Something is up. And I don't know how I'm gonna survive any of this. Do I need to avoid him? Do I need to talk to him? Can I avoid him? Can I talk to him? Is this like the whole thing, you know, in the, you know, in that woman's head where I have to hide under desks and shit? Because I was not fond of that particular part of this game. There's a lot of birds up here. Hello. I wish to talk. Please do not eat my face. That made me jump a little. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You're probably devastated. It was almost like an internal jump. Like my internal organs were just like... Is that a baby doll? Oh, lovely. Because that's what Bloober Team needs to put in their games is more baby dolls! Am I right, Layers of Fear fans? Severe lack of baby dolls. There's so many baby dolls in Layers of Fear, oh my god. Is that another card? Alright, so there's more than those 10. I just get an achievement for finding at least 10 of them, I guess. I can't pronounce that guy's name. Trying to figure out where to go next. Oh, he's got blood down here. Might just be a coincidence, though. I hate the pounding. Oh, I hate that pounding of like that heart pounding. Oh, okay. Maybe we have to go down here by Gina. Every once in a while. Oh shit! Oh! You know, we're kind of old. We're not a spring chicken.
What the hell are you, anyway? Time to get some answers. Setting up a crime scene.
Voice recorder module malfunction.
To hell with it.
So he can't even record what he found. Alright, what are you? Let's figure this out.
Reinforced skeleton. Hydraulic joints. Victims never had a chance.
Oh, we can find out who this is.
Lucky me. The neural implant's still functional. Mostly.
We are not. No, I am not connected. I am not jacking into this motherfucker. Are you kidding me? Oh, absolutely not, girl.
Exposed wiring. The one thing you don't want breaking your fall.
So this thing attacked me. So this may be the monster or one of the monsters, and he tried to kill me and accidentally died. Alright, that's some kind of a switch. The game clearly wants me to jack into this guy. Oh, God. I don't want to. Oh, fuck. What is this? I think we definitely are going to have to do that, but we're going to save it for next stream because I have a feeling that is going to take up quite a bit of time. Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Alright. So, I'm actually going to end the stream a little early. Because I think this is a good place to stop. And I'm also, as per usual, very tired. But, let's find... There we go. Okay, cool. Alrighty. So, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream a little early for tonight. I actually intended on going a little bit later because I started late, but I think that's a really good place to stop because I have a feeling that that's gonna kind of... Jacking into that guy's brain is gonna kind of be the key to figuring out what's really going on here, so we might be able to finish the game next stream. So, I think we're gonna do that. You know what I mean? But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I'm really enjoying this game, and I'm really excited to see how it all pans out. And I hope that you guys will continue to come hang out with me and join me. Until then, thank you so much for hanging out. I love all your faces, and I will see you all very soon. Have a lovely evening.